Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to this recording here. My name is Momodou Krubally. I think most of you would know that by now. A couple of days ago, I listened to a very wonderful recording by our brother Pasamba Jao, very inspiring. And I did actually talk to a few Gambians about it, and I challenged them to also put together a short message because it is very important that we talk to our people. I'm doing this recording hopefully to talk to a segment of Gambians that I know and hopefully also have some sort of influence over. To start with, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the tyranny in the Gambia. The most recent news that we have is the beating of Amadou Samba in Dakar, Senegal. There has been a lot of debates about that, some questioning why, others supporting the idea. I think my position is very clear. Amadou is guilty by association. By working with the Jammeh regime, he has given the people that are oppressed no other choice but to personally attack him. I respect him as a parent, and I respect him as an individual. But let's face it, he is directly responsible and enabling the Jammeh regime, and that automatically puts him there. As someone who is very successful, he does have choices, and one of those choices is to fight for the people that he clearly gets wealthy off of, and that is the Gambian people. But instead, he has decided to side with Yahya Jammeh and his team. And this is why I think he deserves what he got. Hopefully this will be a learning experience for him and a turning point where he can understand that push come to shove, Gambian people will take matters into their own hands just like they are doing back home. It's a direct imitation of what Jammeh is doing. With that said, let's talk for a minute about Said Matijau, a young innocent Gambian who, from all we understand, is a very responsible individual. All of a sudden, no one knows where he is, and there is a serious outcry on social media. Each time something like this happens, we all get up, we make noise, and we fill the Facebook page and social media about the wrong. Folks, I think it is time we are very serious with ourselves. It is time that we start coordinating. We cannot operate like this. We have to come together as a people and understand what we have at hand and how to get rid of the tyranny that we have. It is very clear and understandable that not everybody is as vocal as some of us. But then by sitting on the sidelines, or when somebody as close to Said Matijau is arrested, then you speak up. We cannot be part-time in this struggle. It must be a full-time effort. And one clearly understands that different people are willing to take different risks. That is clearly understandable. But if you so believe that what is happening in the Gambia is wrong, if you so believe that what happened to Amadou Samba is wrong, if you so believe that what happened to Said Matijau is wrong, then you need to start speaking up. You need to get out there, find a group of people to work with to get rid of tyranny. What happened to Amadou Samba is a direct result of what happens in Banjul daily. That is intimidation, harassment, illegal arrest, torture, and killings. And Amadou Samba have tasted what that is like. And the only message that is left now is to deliver it to Yahya Jammeh, for him to understand that what he is doing to the people of the Gambia it's very bad, and that someday he's going to have to pay for that. But if you get anything out of this message, that is, it is not okay to sit on the sidelines. It is not okay to do nothing. It is not okay to label yourself as a non-politician, and that is why you're not in the struggle. What is happening back home is affecting all of us, every single Gambian. Some of us cannot go back home. Fine. With the understanding that some of our parents and brothers and sisters are also in working with Jammeh. That will not stop us from speaking. This is not about individual. It's not about family. This is about getting rid of tyranny. This is about creating that level playing ground that each one of us need as citizens of that nation to be able to live peacefully and prosper in our own homeland. Some are saying that the attack on Amadou Samba is jealousy. Nobody is jealous of Amadou Samba. Amadou Samba just is playing unfair right now with the help of Yahya Jammeh. That's why he's prosperous. When he was with, before the Yahya Jammeh regime, he was a successful businessman. But nobody attacked him because the playing ground was somewhat level back then. He's been attacked now because obviously he's getting help and associating with Yahya Jammeh. To Amadou Samba's family, the people that love him should tell him that some of us that are lucky, some of us that are fortunate enough to be in a good position, should in turn fight for the people that are unfortunate or that cannot speak. That is why I'm speaking. And that is why Amadou Samba needs to be a responsible individual, a responsible parent, and a responsible citizen to stop or help stop the tyranny in Gambia. Thank you so much.